Let's talk about Lucid, Pete. They make a great looking EV, but it's not just making the vehicle, it's making profits from the vehicle. And these guys are just hemorrhaging cash, Pete. They announced a public offering of 262.5 million shares of their common stock. That will close tomorrow, the 18th of October. They're trying to raise about $1.67 billion. I hope they can do it. I don't think we should just have one EV company in America that kind of is everything, and that's Tesla. I mean, I hope there can be competitors like Rivian and Lucid and so forth, but man, none of those can, even come close to what the success that Tesla has managed to provide for its shareholders. And this is trading down hard. And we had unusual put activity in it as well, Pete, because as you see it falling off a cliff there from $3.30 down to here, well, there it is. You probably did okay if you were buying at the money puts like Pete and I tend to do. We don't like buying the out of the monies when people buy those, whether it's a call or a put. We like buying at the monies and then selling into collapses like this in the case of puts, right, Pete?
Yeah, absolutely. And John, I'll tell you, with Lucid, the problem has been they've got an incredible cash burn. To your point, they can deliver whatever they deliver, but the problem is they're just not making money. I mean, the cash burn that they've got right now, John, I show it to be $1.9 billion. So yes, they are raising capital. They need to raise capital. And this just shows you that for all the people out there that love to give me crap about one thing, I used to say all the time, Tesla, it's not just an automobile company. It's a data company. They're getting all of this data. It's essentially turned itself into a tech company that also happens to have vehicles, right? So I think that we're starting to see that. I mean, look at the profits and look at what Tesla's been able to create over time. And then you look at the rest of those folks in the EV, it's hard to find anybody who actually makes money doing this. And Lucid certainly is not one of those that's making money. And that's why this stock is getting pounded to 52-week. It's not at the lows, but it ain't that far off of the 52-week lows, John, which is down there at what, 229. It's been pretty close to getting down there. So I think there's a lot of reasons that they needed to raise this money. It looks like they will raise this money. But for me, even at this level, I still got no interest. I look at the short interest of something anywhere between 10 and 20%. I think they've been right for a long time, and I think they continue to be right for at least a period of time. Until something changes, I don't see any reason to jump into this stock.
Pete, they produced 1,800 vehicles in the quarter. Tesla does 410,000 vehicles in a single quarter. That's not comparing apples to apples, my friends. As beautiful as the cars may be, as much as people may like them, you are not a competitor to Tesla if you're producing 1,800 cars.